Hey guys, horticulturist Gary Bachman, head grower at Heritage Cottage Seeds and Heritage Cottage Urban Nano Farm. One of the questions I've had over the years working with the public and extension and such is when you're growing citrus at home and all of a sudden one year the citrus was good, the next year it doesn't taste very good. Usually what that is, it's the rootstock has started growing and has overtaken the citrus plant. And about once a month, I walk through all of my citrus that I have around the yard looking to see if the rootstock has started to grow, started to sprout. I've showed examples of that in the past, but it's just as simple as just looking for growth coming off the lower part of the stem. So I tell you what, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the examples of early growth of rootstock. Then I've got something I think that will really open your eyes as far as how fast the rootstock can grow. What you want to look for is the growth that pops out below the, and there's a bunch of it here, but that pops out below the graft. And you can tell the difference. Here, this is the foliage of the good citrus up on top, but we come down here and we see this foliage. See how it's trifoliate? That's the rootstock. That's what we want to take care of. Another good example of that. See that trifoliate, and we come down here. Here's the graft union, and so we can come in here and just take these all out of there. So I hope you can see from those examples that when that rootstock is starting to grow, that it has a different leaf shape on it, and that's a sure telltale sign that your rootstock is growing. Let's go ahead and take a look at a couple examples that I've let grow this year to show you how fast the rootstock can grow and how the leaves are different looking. Okay, now this is the first example of the rootstock overgrowing. See this branch right here? This is Rio red grapefruit, and you can see how broad these leaves are. But I'll zoom in on this. But look at the different leaf shape. This is that classic trifoliate leaf. The rootstock also generally has big thorns on it that will just poke the bejeebies out of your hand, even through a glove if you're not careful. But I just wanted to point out and show you how fast the rootstock can grow. It's obviously growing much faster than the grapefruit is. And if I were to let this go a couple years, all of a sudden this grapefruit would be, I don't know, whatever the rootstock is. Usually it's trifoliate orange that's used as a rootstock, but this one could be something different. It's definitely not going to be a grapefruit. So what's the easy cure for it? Yeah, pruners. I'm just going to go in here and just like in those other examples. And so the easiest cure for this is just to take your pruners and just going to clip these off right down at the base of the trunk. It's as easy as that. Just prune those suckers out of there. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the next example. A little bit different, but it's still the same idea. Now this is a little bit of a different citrus. This is called an Australian finger lime. I've done some videos on these in the past. And the finger lime has the little fruit that is actually the, call it the citrus caviar. Really an interesting citrus that we're going to have to do another video on that. Oh, you gotta pardon me. I just had to taste it because these are just such a cool fruit and they are sour, let me tell you. So anyways, what we've got here, the rootstock growing is this structure right here. You can see now this, in this case, the rootstock has big broad leaves compared to the small leaves of the finger lime. So we know that this is the rootstock. And all I'm going to do is, like with the grapefruit, I'm going to come in with my pruners. I'm going to come in with my pruners and that's all you have to do to take care of, the problem of the rootstock overgrowing the citrus tree that you want to have. So anyway, as simple as that. Hey, if this is a tip that you can use, make your gardening better, more successful, make fewer mistakes, go ahead, hit that subscribe button for me and do me a favor. Because what we do here at the Urban Nano Farm and at Heritage Cottage Seeds is real world gardening. Let's grow better together, okay? Hey, we'll see you guys next time.